never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everyone, and as promised, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Thundercracker from Transformers, or The Transformers, the movie. But anyway, I would have waited to do this review once I got my hands on all three Seekers, but personally, I don't think I'm going to do, I'm not going to do that. I want to review some current figures that are available right now, and I'm mainly doing this for G1 fans and myself. I don't know. I just really wanted to take a look at some 86 stuff. But anyway, we're going to get into that now. So we got Transformers Studio Series, The Transformers, the movie, Thundercracker, Hasbro. Some artwork there of Thundercracker in both robot and jet mode. Looks like you got Autobot City, I think, right here. And then on the back, you got your obligatory product shot. And it says Thundercracker prepares for battle alongside Decepticon leader Megatron. And then you got another image of Thundercracker there on the side. And that's pretty much it for the box. Excuse me. Anyway, so here's Thundercracker in alt mode, and this mold is pretty awesome. I really don't have many negatives to say on this figure. I really don't. The Earthrise versions were cool. They were very cool for the time. But this is an all-new mold, and I can't lie, I'm pretty satisfied with this. This is basically what I wanted from the start, and it does suck that they're now going for the tune accuracy, but no fret. I'm going to keep my Earthrise versions, not the Hasbro ones. I have the dramatic capture sets, obviously, so I have my dramatic capture Seekers, and they're going to those guys in jet mode, I think, are sleeker than this, because I mean, you can see you still got the big hollowness here. The feet stick out a little bit more under the jet, and I mean, it's not terrible. The cool thing about this one, as opposed to Earthrise, is that he has landing gear, which is super awesome, man. I do think that this is, I think, what everybody pretty much wanted when Earthrise and Siege and stuff was going on, and the technology wasn't there yet, or the engineering wasn't there yet, and finally we're here. And to be completely honest, it's not bad, man. It's really not that bad, guys. I think it's a pretty decent figure. Me and my friends, we actually really enjoy this figure, and personally, I have to agree with them. These are the best. This is probably the best Seeker mold that we've gotten, unless you can think of any other ones. Me personally, Earthrise, this, and I guess the Classics Deluxe. They're all pretty good, but you know, this one. I mean, I don't have Sky Warp yet, and Starscream's yet to be freaking revealed, but we'll see. Anyway, jet mode. So I guess for a size comparison, that needs to get out of the way first. Here he is with Blitzwing, and the reasoning why I'm showing him off with Blitzwing is because this is the Dramatic Capture Series 1. There's almost no difference between this and the new Studio Series one that's coming out, so I'm much happier that I have this than the Studio Series. So there he is with Blitzwing. Here he is with Warpath. from Kingdom. And then here he is with a Wave Mate. There he is with Soundwave. Pretty cool. And then I guess funny enough, here he is next to another tank. There he is with Brawl. Yeah, I don't know. This looks cool to me. I guess I'm just a big tank lover. But anyway. Yeah, so Thundercracker. Pretty cool. Pretty cool jet mode. So to transform him, there are a couple of things that you need to do. You need to remove the null rays. And you need to fold the landing gear to get him prepped. So there you go. Now, I will be honest, there are a couple of things on my copy that are annoying. This likes to pop off, and the feet like to pop off. So if anything goes flying or popping off, it's just my copy of the figure. Your mileage may vary. So there. Okay, so to transform him, what I like to do first is to go ahead and actually go ahead and untab the wings here. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. It can be a bit of a pain. Okay, maybe that's not what you're supposed to do first. I don't want to break anything. But anyway, what I like to do... No, you gotta lift the wings up first. Whew. Okay, this might help it. Go ahead and pop these off. These parts form, so it's fine. So, there you go. You got all your parts off of them. Now, you can take the wing here and lift this up. Same thing over here. Take the wing, untab it, lift it up, tab it in. Alright. Now, what you can do is come here to the cockpit and kind of fold it down just a smidge. Then you can lift this section up. Rotate these out. Fold the nose cone in just like that. This is on a double hinge, so you're going to hinge. Okay, you're gonna fold that back. Get that aligned. Take these pieces here, fold them down. That'll fill out the hip skirt. Fold the bits here down. Now, to tab the waist together, it is kind of a pain, but you're gonna slot. There's a big hole there, and there's a tab thing right there. That's going to slot together. And you want to make sure that these are tabbed in as well. Sometimes the wings will go back, it's no big deal. Next, go ahead and open up his forearms, rotate his fist out. Same thing over here. Fold it down, rotate the fist down, tab that together. Now, take this part right here where my fingers are and untab it from the thrusters. And it's on a double hinge, so you're going to fold that all the way up. Then you're going to come here and open these up. You're going to want to pull this back a little bit. Then you're going to raise these up and then tab these back in. Fold these sections down. Split the legs. Then, if you want, you can tab these back on his legs to give him the toy look. But me personally, what I do with these is I tab these on his back to kind of cover up the waffling back here to give him that more toon look. And then go ahead and attach the null rays to the shoulders, or really to his bicep, honestly. It's on his bicep this time instead of the shoulder. And there is Thundercracker in bot mode or robot mode. And damn. All I can say is this is a awesome figure. Now, I get why some people don't like it, but me personally, this Seeker mold is way better. It's way better than the Earthrise. Because you have options. Like the feet thing that I just mentioned. Yes, he's got ports on the side here, but you can leave the fins back here if you really want to give him that more toy look. Or you can pop them off and put them on the back here for the more toon look. Me personally, I'm going for the toon look for this because that's what it's going for. And honestly, I don't hate it. I think this is probably my favorite Seeker mold, to where I'm not so... Like, they got pretty much everything right. The fact that they have the freaking thrusters as his heels, that was one thing that bothered me about the Earthrise figure, because Siege did it, and I was very impressed with that. And then this guy, and then, not this guy, Siege did it first, and I thought that was cool. I had nothing against it. Then when Earthrise came out, I was disappointed because this feature was, no longer a thing. And now that they redid it for this figure, I'm actually very happy about it. Because, think about it. When you think Seekers, you think that they're eligible to fly not in only plane mode or jet mode, they can also fly in robot mode. So that is a feature that I absolutely love, and I can't wait for Starscream. And I'm really excited for Skywarp. But yeah, that's just the thruster, the boot thrusters. I'm sorry, those were a must-have on this figure for me. Because if they cut that out, it would have been a solid 0 out of 10 for me. Now, in terms of articulation, he does have a ball joint at the head, but it's kind of hard to get to. It's not easy to get a hold of. Got to kind of finagle stuff, but he does have a ball joint here at the head. It can get all, wiggly waggly and stuff like that. This is the first Seeker to finally have a waist swivel. That is awesome. I'm sorry, but that is cool as shit to me. I think that is cool that you can finally you can finally turn your Seekers, left or to the right by the waist. And then, give them a badass pose like you're about to get your ass killed and shit. I'm sorry, that's cool to me. And then waist joint, he's got universal shoulders here at the he's got universal joints here at the shoulder. He's got a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. He does have a wrist swivel. It's on a ball joint. And then here he's got universal hip joints. They can go forward, backward, thighs swivel, single jointed knee, and then he does have ankle tilt. but it's very, very, very minor. It's not insanely, like, it's not insane, but it's good. It's good for what it is. So yeah, that's 86 Thundercracker's posability. Now, how does he look with other Decepticons? Well, this is one thing that I don't like too much. The null rays stick out like that when you do the hands on the hip sort of pose. That doesn't look too good, but it's okay. But let me just move them over here. The only other Decepticon that I currently have in bot mode is probably one that you guys mostly care about. Oh, man. 86 Megatron. So there he is next to 86 Megatron. And yeah, this is shaping to be one of my favorite toy lines for Transformers. Because to me, this is perfect. Like I said, I can't wait for Starscream. I know we have Thundercracker, and some people have already gotten Skywarp. But come on, Starscream, come on, hurry up, just be shown already, because I'm excited for Starscream. So, yep. So that has been my review of Transformers Studio Series 86 Thundercracker. Do I think he's a good figure or a bad one? I think he's pretty good. Now, I don't like the head sculpt that they chose for him, because he's got like this kind of half smile look to him. Me personally, I think this belongs on Skywarp. I will be doing a head swap on Skywarp and Thundercracker, just to see if I like it more. And then Starscream, I hope he has a smirk, because apparently all three Seekers are supposed to have like a different expression. I just hope Starscream isn't like choking or something. That's just gonna put a damper on things, but I don't think they'll do that. But anyway, if I were to rate this figure, I would give him a solid 8.5 out of 10. And I do recommend him, but not for like, don't pay full price, just wait for a sale, because he's basically available everywhere now. So I would recommend waiting for a sale at some point. And then definitely, if you see Skywarp, get Skywarp, because Skywarp looks pretty cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later, guys.